moving on from that. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Yeah, so it's actually been a while now. I've took a very long break, and I have my excuses for that. But today is actually a very cool one. I went to IFE. I I went to IFE last week. Is it last week or last 2 weeks? Yeah. I went to collect my certificate. I went to collect my certificate after 3 good years. And I've been procrastinating. It's not like the certificate have not been ready. Okay, the last time I went there, they told me it was not ready, and that was, I think it was 2022. If not 2021, it was going to be 2022. That was when I went for it, and they were like, it was not ready. I have to come back, and I went and never showed back again because I collected a proof that I was done, which was notification of results. So I didn't think I needed the certificate anymore. I just left it there. But last week I went for my certificate because our last one is about to graduate. So it still makes sense if I don't have my certificate and the last one of the family is done to school and he has his certificate. So that was one of the reasons why I went to get my certificate. So I want to tell you guys about the journey, what happened, and I think that's what today is just going to be about. And I know I promised you guys that I was going to do a shoot for Shine for Life. It is meant to be out already. I did another copy already, but our producer fucked up on the printout. I don't know. Our producer messed it up. It didn't come out the way it was meant to come out, which actually it pained me a lot because I made plans for the shoot already. I reached out to models and I was actually ready to go down for the shoot. I was ready to do the thing. But my producer said no, you can't. Because after seeing the samples they said I can't go ahead with the shoot and shoot with that, and it's not representing what I designed. So I just had to hold back. They said they were going to make changes and all these over 2 weeks now and I've not had anything from them. Which is already getting frustrating kind of. But what can we do? We're in Nigeria, it happens. Businesses have to face such things. So right now I'm just calm on that. But I don't know. I'm not even taking orders because I have to be sure what I want to give out to people is dope. That's why I'm not taking orders. That's why I stopped posting about it and all, because I didn't like what I saw the last time. But it's going to be better, I promise you. Also, straight to what happened, my journey. I think I left Lagos on Sunday. Yeah, I left Lagos on Sunday and I came back on Monday. So yeah, I just went for the certificate and I came back. So crazy thing was in the morning when I was leaving home, it belonged I went to Ife with the public transport. So I had this mindset that okay, at all, to and fro transport, I should be able to spend 15k. That okay, it shouldn't be as bad as about 7,000 naira, 1,000. I should be able to get something to take me to Ife. All and behold, on getting to the park, transport was 11,000 naira to Ife. Just go alone was 11,000 naira, and that was like my budget because I had a budget that was very very slim because I needed to lodge. I didn't have a place to stay, so most of my plan was to spend most of the money I want to spend on me lodging and just for a night, get my certificate and come back. All for me to now realize that okay, I have to spend more on transport than even lodging. Yeah, it was crazy. So 11k to the press, then getting to Ife, I started looking for where to stay. I checked online already. I don't know if I should be mentioning their names because the first place I checked though is a very very popular place in Ife. Okay, fine, maybe because I choose their cheapest room and all. But I'm getting to the room, bro. I'm someone that don't know how to say no to things, and I've been learning how to say no to things these days. I tend to inconvenience myself sometimes just because I don't want someone else to feel bad, or I don't want to appear bad. I don't want to be like, okay, I'm stressing this person. So before making the payment, I told them I want to check the room. They wanted me to actually make payments before checking room. And I was like, sorry, please, can I check the room I want to pay for before I proceed with the payments? Like, bro, I don't even like the setting of the place. It was giving face me, I face you vibe. Like, just right after your door, there's another door. The door was giving, like, the place was sure not giving. The room was just there, the walls were dirty, the bed sheet was just, I don't know, the bed sheet was just there, everything was just there, the bedroom was smelling. And in my head, I was like, should I just take it? Because maybe I was on wax for the cheapest room, blah blah blah. I said no. I was able to like say, okay, no, I don't want this. Then no, I said no, I don't want this. They took me to another place, and the same thing was actually happening. I asked the person that, don't worry, I will find another place nearby for the same amount. Then I went straight down. So okay, now I can mention this one because I didn't have a bad experience. I went straight down to Quantum. Actually, Quantum was the place I used to work when I was a student. I used to work for them as a PR, and I used to work for them as a photographer also. Their club events, and I shoot their pictures for them, and that was it then. So on getting to Quantum, I asked for their cheapest room, and the cheapest room was actually the same amount with where I was coming from. And I told the person immediately that I know the person that owns this place or blah blah. I was even ready to just collect the cheapest room. So I was like, hope you don't mind if I call the person and talk to the owner. So I called the owner and I was like, I'm in our hotel and I want to lodge. So the man asked them to give me a higher room for the price of the standard. I don't know if you guys understand it that way, sha. So I was given a better room for the price of the standard. So the bottom line of that story, just that part is, number one, just follow your mind. That's number one thing, actually. Secondly, you have to please yourself. Like, don't learn to say no to things you are not convenient with. At that point when the guy took me to that room, I wanted to say, okay, fine, let me just pay for it. Since it's just a day, I will sleep and I'll wake up and I will leave. That was I wanted to say yes to that room. And I just look at myself and I was like, no, you are not okay with this place. Why do you want to say yes? You want to pay your money. I said no. And the no was actually good for me because the second place I went to was better. I got the better room for the normal price, for the lowest price. So I got the better room for still the same price, which was, I don't know, which was making sense, a whole lot of sense. Then after that, I lodged. So that was just the two things. Don't inconvenience yourself just to please others, and follow your mind. Hold that down. Don't inconvenience yourself just to please others. Don't inconvenience yourself just to please others, or don't say yes just to please others, or don't say no just to please others. Do it just to please yourself. Then secondly, follow your mind. It's always crazy. Like how our mind always tells us what to do. We are not just listening. We just choose not to listen. I've been in situations where my mind asks me to do certain things and I don't end up doing them, and I get fucked up on the long run. It happens to me. Like, I don't know if it happens to you, but it always happens to me. I've seen several occurrences and several instances that it happens. Or because, okay, I didn't just follow my mind because my mind asked me to do this and that and I didn't. Then what else happened again? I want to change the view of this camera. It is too. Oh yeah. God fucking hell, the camera is off. The camera is off. So I have just been talking. Oh no, fuck.